hanging out with a woman. Maybe I'm at a party on Central, or maybe I'm even at Shooters. Regardless, all is more than well, and I'm vaguely aware of Selena Gomez in the background. An out-of-shape male in an untucked polo walks up.
Are you bi? Because I would be down with this.
Guys, boys, men. Here's a quick word of advice for when you see two women kissing. We don't need you in the bedroom to have an orgasm. To be honest, we'll probably have one easier without you. Actually, we might even have a few because we don't have to wait 2 hours for you to pull it together. Let me tell you something. I am a woman, and sometimes I make out with other women. Well, more than sometimes, but the point of this story isn't whether or not I managed to get it. Now, this doesn't mean that I hate men or that they did something to me. Actually, I like them. I like most of them. And I've even loved a few. I still have a good time with men here and there, and really, thank you, Duke boys, for some truly great evenings. And even some great mornings, too. But I'm pretty sure that I'm looking for a woman. I have a deeper connection with women. And now that I'm about to be a grown-up, kind of, I think I'm ready to find someone I can share my life with. Or at least date for more than 10 minutes. Before I get all sappy on you, here's a little bit about me. I came to Duke beyond confused about what I wanted. Initially, I decided I should probably find a guy, given that's what everybody else seems to be doing. So I met like 20 of them by making out with them. I mean it. There was barely a hello and some drunken small talk before we got straight to the good stuff. It was kind of fun in my crack-created haze, just like the other foggy parts of my completely misguided freshman year. Fun aside, I could never seem to find any footing at all. In January, my friends and I rushed and landed in sororities that we loved and still do to this day. But while they thrived at their date functions and mixers, I felt empty. I felt like I didn't belong. It took me 2 more years and a drunken makeout with a woman to realize exactly what I've been missing. Did I have a reaction filled with clarity and self-acceptance? Was I suddenly okay with this revelation? No, absolutely not. I continued to live at Duke, be at Duke, completely closeted. I was afraid of being put into a box, of being defined. I hated Duke. I hated myself. I finally had confirmation that I was different. Something out of the norm. Something people aren't used to. Whatever the hell that means. I couldn't see anyone around who was like me. Stories of spray-painted slurs and vandalized pride flags left me feeling completely and totally alone. So for a while, I said nothing. I had nothing to gain from opening up like that, and it was hard for me to convince myself otherwise. It took a lot of wine and a lot of crying for me to realize that hiding felt worse than trusting my friends with the truth. But people can surprise you. They surprised me. More than one of my friends cried with me when I told them, hugging me and telling me they just wanted me to be happy. I'm one of the lucky ones. Many other queer men and women at Duke have stories similar to mine, with endings not nearly as peaceful. I've watched my friends cry themselves to sleep, while others try to end their pain and lives forever. Eventually, a lot of us end up on the other side, okay with ourselves, while trying to convince others that our lives aren't weird or wrong. I'm lucky enough to be on the more trivial side of all this. I feel safe enough outside of my apartment to show that I like women. I realize now that I am not alone. I can be who I want to be, and my sexuality is only just a part of me. All I had to do was look around, trust my friends, and have some faith. People surprise me. They'll surprise you too.